Election 2020. Election 2020, a look back at the most controversial election in modern history. Introduction. The 2020 US presidential election was one of the most controversial and hotly debated elections in modern history. With a global pandemic, mail-in voting, and claims of widespread voter fraud, the election results were met with both celebration and disbelief. In this article, we'll take a look back at the key events of the election and explore the issues that divided the nation. The candidates. The 2020 presidential election was a showdown between incumbent Republican President Donald J. Trump and Democratic challenger Joe Biden. President Trump, who had been in office since 2017, ran on a platform of Make America Great Again and continued to focus on issues such as immigration, the economy, and national security. Biden, on the other hand, campaigned on a platform of restoring the soul of America and addressing issues such as healthcare, climate change, and social justice. The campaign. The 2020 presidential campaign was marked by heated rhetoric and personal attacks from both sides. President Trump and Biden held numerous rallies, debates, and town hall meetings, which were broadcast live to the nation. However, the global pandemic added an extra layer of complexity to the campaign, with both candidates having to adapt their strategies to accommodate social distancing and travel restrictions. The election day. Election Day 2020 was held on November 3rd, and millions of Americans headed to the polls to cast their ballots. As the votes were counted, it became clear that the election would be close, with both candidates vying for the 270 electoral votes needed to win the presidency. As the night wore on, the results of key battleground states such as Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin remained too close to call. The aftermath. In the days following the election, claims of widespread voter fraud and irregularities began to surface, with President Trump and his supporters alleging that the election was rigged. The media quickly became embroiled in a heated debate, with some outlets declaring Biden the winner, while others continued to report on allegations of fraud. Meanwhile, legal challenges were filed in several states, and the nation waited with bated breath for the results of recounts and court battles. The controversy. The controversy surrounding the 2020 presidential election reached a fever pitch when, on January 6, a mob of Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol in an attempt to overturn the election results. The events of that day shocked the nation, and many called for President Trump's impeachment and removal from office. On January 13, the House of Representatives voted to impeach President Trump, making him the first president in U.S. history to be impeached twice. The 2020 presidential election will go down in history as one of the most controversial and divisive elections in modern times. From the candidates to the campaign, from election day to the aftermath, the nation was deeply divided, and the election sparked a heated debate about the state of American democracy. Whether you believe that the election was fair or rigged, one thing is for sure: the 2020 presidential election will be remembered for years to come as a defining moment in American history. Stop article.